Folks, some entertainment time.
Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
The Chick Picker. Good morning this Thursday.
How you guys doing out there in YouTube land? Made it
Yeah,
back. Made it back, and I'm still kicking.
yeah.
So,
Nobody's here yet, so
yeah, I know. Well, there's two people. Well, two people
well,
watching, but maybe that's me and you.
one of them's me watching. There's Beth. Morning,
Well,
Beth.
what are you doing? Poor Beth is driving.
Be careful driving, Beth.
That gal drives like nobody's business.
Yeah, and she drives in a big city, so.
There's Carol. She's here.
Hi, Carol.
You should just come on. I don't know. Well, Sally should be coming on. She had the day off or the night off. Oh, troubles, troubles, troubles. Got a rogue toilet.
A rogue toilet.
Uh,
That doesn't sound good.
well, it's kind of acting up.
Ah, a rogue toilet.
It's kind of weird because it'll when you flush it, it will it'll fill up like it's going to overflow, but it stops like right at the rim and then it goes down. But then after it goes down, it gurgles. So I'm thinking there's a blockage somewhere. So
Um, you might just need a new filler valve in your tank, and that's a very easy fix for.
oh, really?
Yeah, I put in my own filler valves. The only hard part about it is getting down on my hands and knees because I'm an old man and reaching up behind, to the back part of the tank.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't know nothing about that.
Oh well.
I'm sure
Anyway,
there's probably a YouTube video on it somewhere,
yeah,
but I'll
and
probably have to.
it's a very easy fix for a plumber, but they're going to charge you what service call.
Yeah,
Service call is going to be your biggest expense on getting that done.
yeah,
Sadie, look,
yeah. I don't
look,
know.
you didn't come in first. Haha.
No.
Anyway,
Morning, Mr. Sadie. Morning, Nashana.
Kelly,
Good morning,
Deshana.
Kelly.
So
So
go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
After 10 weeks, 11 weeks since I got my diagnosis, I finally got my CPAP machine yesterday.
Well, that's good.
And
That's
this morning
exciting.
I have a red nose.
Well, yeah,
I look like Rudolph, where that nose thing was over my nose.
yeah.
Sadie, happy birthday. Wow.
Hey, happy birthday to you.
He's
You're November,
39.
a November 1st or a November 4th birthday. May the 4th be with you.
So, yeah,
Oh,
Gwen was watching me while I slept. She said, "You breathe slower on when you're on the CPAP than you
yeah.
do on the," or I
It's
did
good.
last night anyway.
Well, when you're not taking what is it? When you're not taking deep breaths, you tend to breathe faster and more shallow. When you, yeah. So
The
anyway,
guy, the guy who set me up with the CPAP yesterday looked at my uh, diagnosis.
mm-hmm.
He, he got that shocked look on his face. He said, you have 59 episodes every hour. And he said, your blood ox level got down to 79.
Wow.
I said, well, what's normal? Well, 99 is normal,
Yeah.
or 100% is normal.
That's pretty low. That's
He
pretty
said,
low.
that's low.
Yeah.
And I said, well, what does it take to qualify for a CPAP machine with Medicare? How many episodes per hour would qualify? He said, 15.
Hmm.
He said, you're having 59. So,
It's not the worst that I've seen.
really? You've seen
Oh yeah.
worse?
I've seen in the hundreds.
Wow.
In the hundreds. So it's not the worst that I've seen. But I've definitely seen it make a huge difference in somebody's.
I'm an overachiever. Thanks,
There you
Kelly.
go. That's the way to put it.
So, yeah. Hey, chicken toad. Yeah, Gwen said I still snort a little bit even though I had the mask on. So,
When you did you get the full size mask or just the one over the nose?
yeah, it covers my nose and mouth.
Okay, that's good. Those work so much better, actually.
But they made me trim my beard because I was leaking around my beard hair.
That happens.
So I got really, really short beard now.
That happens. Yeah, because you get quite a leak if you're.
Anyway, my lips are really dry this morning.
Yep,
I think I need to turn the moisture level up on it or whatever.
that's person to person.
Yeah. I think after I get used to it, I'll sleep better because just, you move just a little bit and you bump that thing and it wakes you up.
Yeah,
So I had 2 or 3 times last night I did that. After I get used to it, I probably won't even know it's on me. Anyway, what else is going on? Thursday. Got to go to the rummage sale today with the Lutherans.
um,
Auction on Saturday I might go to.
that's good. That's really good.
Haven't listed anything in 3 weeks between the vacation and jet lag recovering.
Yeah.
I need to get back after it. My sales are in the toilet.
Did you do your time away or did you just turn it off?
I did time away, so I had like 31, 32 orders when I got home. So that
Oh, that's
was
good.
about, well, just 2 a day. So it wasn't any, it was down, from
Yeah.
my usual.
Yep.
And then it's been like 2 a day since I got back because I haven't listed anything new or end and relisted or any of the stuff I usually do.
Well, Kelly said she cut her shifts down to 3 a week instead of 4, starting with this week. That's good. That's good. Whatever makes it easy on you, right? I know, Carol. I'm jealous of that hot tub too. I would love to get in one, but
I've got one in the backyard that's broken. Need to get it
broken.
fixed. Yeah, it just we get we get mice or rats or something underneath it in the wintertime and they chew those wires.
Uh-oh.
They get under there because it's warm, in the winter. So
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way to stop them from getting under there, but it costs $200 or $300 to have the guy come out and put new wiring on it. So I'm cheap.
Mr. Sadie, you're crazy. He says, hope your cells aren't in Valerie's toilet.
Sorry, fishing. I put up a little video about Jenny back talking me. But what I didn't turn off the comments. I clicked, yes, it's made for kids, and I forgot that you can't make a comment on a video that's got approved for kids.
Hmm.
So I might go change that setting. Nah, it's just a little short video. She's sitting there barking at me, telling me it's supper time yesterday, so I put a little video up.
Well, I made it through the bag sale.
Yeah? Did you get, like, how many bags full did you get?
Oh, what was it? Tuesday I got 14 bags, which equaled 212 pieces, which came out to, what did I say it was? Like 18 cents a piece.
Golly.
And then yesterday I came out with 15 bags, which was 201 items. So I got a lot of sweaters and
Wow.
stuff, so it filled up the bag. And that was 30, I think it was 38 cents a piece.
Wow. It's
So,
perfect time to buy sweaters.
and they had that second one that I went to yesterday. It's they tend to have better stuff than the other one, but that's really that's all I need to go to is those two bag sales, and I have plenty to list. So yeah.
Well, that's good to keep your unlisted inventory up.
Well, I mean, I always look at it as, even if I can't get out in December and January and February, I have plenty to list. And I have plenty of listings, so that's not an issue either. So you just gotta keep on, keep on. I think I've done consistent listing for 36 days.
Wow.
So that's good.
That
I
is
feel like I need
awesome.
like a coin or something, like an award.
I know. Sorry, Sadie. I didn't realize it would turn off comments when I clicked, yes, the video's made for children. So, oh well. You can comment on my next one.
Right now, I have 3572.
That's a bunch.
Good morning, Texas Val. She says she's sitting at a stoplight in San Antonio, about to be driving again. I say good morning. Well, good morning. Good morning, Lori.
Good morning.
Lori, do
San
you know much
Antonio.
about toilets?
Don't know how to use them. No.
I mean, other than their obvious use.
Why? What's up?
Well, I have a toilet that is, so when you flush it, it fills up to the rim, the bottom of the rim,
Mm-hmm.
and then it goes down and then it gurgles.
Sounds like it could be something in your line. Maybe roots or something in the line. So
You think it could be a blockage?
Yeah. Try some. I get this stuff from Walmart. It's like in a yellow bottle, and it does fairly well. And they also have stuff for like it breaks down hair and stuff like that. You can try that first.
Is it for toilets?
It's for all plumbing. So let me
Okay.
see if I can find what it is. It's
Because I was reading up on it and it said, do not, whatever you do not use Drano in your toilet.
yeah, that's not Drano. And sometimes you can pour it down your tub and it'll still, it's all the same outlet for the most part.
Right.
And it could be you need a new wax ring. Your wax ring could have broke down and caused a blockage too. So, and that's under the toilet. Depends on how long that toilet's been in and how long the wax ring's been in, and so because we're getting ready to switch ours out, we're going to go from the wax ring to this new thing that they have. It's made out of rubber and stuff.
Huh.
Let's hear the toilet. I'm fishing and picking. Let's hear the toilet. Oh, but yeah, we're having similar issues. But it's the wax ring on ours has broke down, so we're going to change it out and put the new flooring and stuff in too while we're at it. But
yeah, we're on city sewer, and I just called the guy that handles all the city. I mean, there's just one guy, and the city maintenance, and I just called him and asked him if there was any issues, and he said no. When he went and checked he said, I'll go check the manhole, and there was nothing going on there. So I would say I probably have a blockage of some sort.
yeah, if you know which direction your piping goes out towards the street, if there's any trees around there, you're going to end up with roots in the line, because especially if it's the old terracotta stuff, because we had that happen when I lived in Franklin. The yard was full of trees and all those roots busted through that terracotta and filled it up. It's a pain, because if it depends on where it is, and if it's in the street, it's a city problem. If it's in your yard, it's your problem.
Right.
Yeah, we had a whole new sewer line put in about 10 years ago. From the house to the alley pipe. And the one they dug up was just, I don't know why they did it, but they did thin wall PVC when they built the house. Now, how stupid is that? I think it's
probably against code now.
It's against code now. I don't know why they used thin wall. That was a stupid move. The only thing you use thin wall on is non-pressurized, just a water carrier. You don't use it for a sewer line. Anyway, yeah, it was chock full of tree roots.
Morning, Hank. So I gotta see what's going on with that.
Funny thing is, when we changed the sewer line, one of the trees in my backyard died. It wasn't getting enough water after that, I guess.
Yeah, I imagine not. Oh, how was everybody's sales yesterday?
I got 7 eBay. Looks like
Nice.
And
Nice.
2 Macari.
I got 2. I did have 3, but had 1 cancel. Asked to cancel. So I don't ever argue. I just, okay, I'll let you cancel.
Yeah, and the Shauna, there's no other problem with any of the other drains. It's just that one.
Yeah, this is just called, it's called Instant Power Heavy Duty Drain Opener. It dissolves hair and grease clogs. We buy it at Walmart. It's in a yellow bottle.
Okay.
It says guaranteed or free. So, safe for all pipes.
Okay.
Looks like that. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, put it in front of the camera.
Okay.
It's like $11 for a bottle about yay big.
How much do you put in?
I usually put about a quarter to half of the bottle, and then about an hour later, run scalding hot, boil some water, and dump it. That's the sink, but they tell you I don't know about the using it on the toilet because we usually put it in the bathtub or the shower drain, and it
Yeah.
clears it out that way. Then run the hot water through that because it all drains out the same thing. So.
Okay.
Have you had this problem before?
No. No. No, but I know about. I can't remember how long ago it was. It was probably 4 years ago. There was an issue. It was in the alleyway, and it was a septic. It was the sewer. But there was a blockade. It was like backing up, but it wasn't backing up in the house. It was backing up in the yard.
Right.
So they dug it up, and they went all the way to the alley. Well, the alley is outside my fence line. But it wasn't it didn't go to the road.
Hmm.
But there was a pipe that was broken outside of the yard. So,
Huh.
I don't know. But I mean that was the issue, and once that was taken care of, it was done deal. So I don't know. I don't know. I think I might run up to Walmart later and get some of that stuff, see if that works, and then we stand behind Main Drain. They have the same money back policy. You put 1 gallon in overnight. Do not run water for 8 hours. We used to snake our drains, and now we don't have to. Huh.
I don't know if I've
Can
heard of that.
Can you use the main drain in the toilet? So that was another thing I was thinking of, is I was going to have to get the, what do you call it? I was going to snake it. I think I have a snake.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how to do that, but I mean, it's not difficult, I'm sure.
I use one all the time. I keep one under my sink. Because Teresa's terrible about, and it's every time she makes spinach dip. I love her spinach dip, but every time she makes it, it clogs up my drains.
Yeah.
So I have to get that out, and gotten pretty good at it over the years.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, Beth. I close at Walmart. I'm gonna be good today because I might have to pay for a plumbing issue, so I gotta keep all my pennies.
Mm.
Hopefully we'll get it. We can buy it at Walmart. Okay. All right. Okie doke. I'll see what I can do. I don't know where Sally's at. I have to call her.
It's cold over here today. I didn't come put my heater up yet. I gotta go dig it out.
It's been chilly here the last 2 days. It rained like crazy yesterday.
It's like 31 degrees here right now.
Oh, she says she's on her way. She must. She must have heard me.
Yeah, you win, Larry. It's not 31 here.
So I had 15 sales
Cool.
yesterday. So it was
That's
a really
good.
really good day today. Yesterday.
Man, 15 sales. I'd be rich if I had 15 sales.
Huh?
I'd be rich if I had 15 sales a day.
Not bad.
I mean, that's really good. You know, I look at the bigger channels, and some of them, those full timers, doing about 15 a day. And you're doing that much. That's good. You're doing good.
Yeah. Fishing and Picking says sounds like it's an air issue. The drain vent pipe on your roof cleared of leaves.
Wow.
Yeah, it could be a vacuum, because it helps push the water out.
I don't know where that's at.
That would be ours is in our bathroom. It goes up the wall where the shower is. There's just a pipe that runs outside.
Could it be on the side of the house?
All the ones I've been around have been
And the
sticking
roof.
out the roof. Yeah.
Yeah. When you look at somebody's roof, they have all these random pipes. Those are just plumbing air, like keeps the airflow through. If one's clogged up, it would cause like a vacuum issue. Not letting proper airflow through the pipe.
Okay.
It could be a leaf down in there. Could be a couple leaves down in there. You never know. Stick. I mean, it just depends on if you have trees over your roof or whatever.
Because I know we have. I don't think there's anything on the roof. But I know that there's a side one that it comes out of the ground, and it is a vent.
That might be your clean out pipe. Like we have a clean out pipe in our yard where they can take the cap off or clean
There's
out.
no cap on it. It's completely open.
Check it for leaves. It could be something like that.
Okay. Well, yeah, take the pipe from the room. So yeah, I might have to. I mean, I checked it, but I didn't. I probably need to check a little bit more because that's the only pipe that I know of that yeah, so I don't know. Let's see, I'm gonna get a cap for that open pipe.
Most of them have a cap because a lot of times it's a clean out pipe. And it's where they can go and snake the drain from outside in either direction. We have one in our yard, and it's every one of the homes here have one in the yard, and it's got a cap on it.
Okay, Fishing and Picking says that's most likely your clean out for your main drain.
Mm-hmm. And if it's got leaves down in it, that would cause a.
But it goes up. So
Uh-huh.
like the opening, it's probably I don't know that much from the ground. It sticks out, and then there's like it's kind of like a cap on it. Not really a cap, but it's like a covering, and then there's like a small hole.
Hmm.
So I don't know. Run your sink
Hi.
and go outside and look in the pipe. If you see water running, that is your main drain. Okay.
Mhm.
Hi, Sally.
Hi,
Hi,
Tom.
Sally.
Good morning.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Cold.
I had to go to work for like an hour
Oh, did you?
because groceries came and
Right.
it's not. It's it used to be a usual day that we got groceries, but then it turned into not a usual day, and then it's a usual day again. Like I think we got groceries twice this week.
Wow.
Yeah, but they didn't send us any last week, so they had to make up for what they didn't send.
Right.
I had a mini freak out last night
Uh-oh.
because I woke up at like 2:30 in the morning and I looked down the hall and the freaking gate was down. And I'm like, great, but I had to pee, so I had went pee, came back in, and Paul wasn't here. And so I went and got Jonah, and I'm like, I don't know where he's at. I can't find him. So Jonah went through the house, couldn't find him. I opened the freaking front door, and he's sitting on the steps.
How did he get outside?
He pushed that gate down
And went outside.
and
The
went
back door.
outside through the back door.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And it freaked me out. And he looked freaked out too. You know, like it was freaking cold outside last night.
He's like, I didn't know how to get back in. I lost my way.
He's probably out there knocking out the door. But yeah, he wore himself out. Like I was asking Jonah, this doesn't feel like the same cat. He felt like 10 pounds lighter than what he normally does. I'm like, what is and the people next door, they have a cat that looks almost exactly like him. And I'm like,
Oh.
I don't know if this is my cat or not. And then and then I went to feed him and I made him sit and he sat for me. So I knew it was him. But I have another gate or not a gate, but just kind of like it's part of a dog run is what it is. But it's like a piece of fencing that I put up on the other side just so I can like make sure that he can't get through. He won't be able to get through that other piece. So I need to get a new dog gate. Cat gate, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. It was like he just walked by Jonah's bedroom. The dogs were in there sleeping and they didn't care.
Wow.
Obviously. So, but he's sleeping right now because he's so exhausted. And then Jonah says, well, maybe he was hungry and that's why he left. And I said, don't tell me that because now I'm going to freaking overfeed him. I don't want him to leave because he's hungry. I have plenty of food for him to eat. It's not about, so I'm thinking maybe I should just leave food down for him all the time. And then hopefully he doesn't, he doesn't stop hunting. That's what I'm worried about.
I would keep feeding them the way that you're feeding them. I wouldn't leave food down for him because then he'll get even bigger. He'll be eating all the time.
Carol, if I didn't know that he got out the back door, I would assume that he'd open the door by himself and walked himself out. Because he's just that freaking smart. He's a pretty smart cat. Karen, I did get your stuff in the mail, so I'm hoping to be able to use that today. She sent me some of that that stuff to test Safe Light with. That cream salve stuff that we were talking about the other day. You know, the stuff that you said that you had. Semichrome.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Valerie has some, but she don't know where it's at.
I couldn't tell you. It's somewhere. That's about all I know.
Mhm.
Speaking of toilets, they had some weird toilets in Europe.
Did they?
Yeah. It's like one of them had a sliding glass door that if you slid it one way, it was kind of one of those cloudy glass doors. So you're in there doing your business and anybody can just kind of like see a blurry image in there making noise.
Right.
So Gwen was like, I don't like this. And then when it slides over, it's in front of the shower area.
Oh,
So a person can't be using the toilet. I mean, it's like you can either use the toilet or you can use the shower,
not both.
but with the glass door closed. But two people can't. You can't have one in both with the glass door closed. You know, it's really weird.
Huh.
And then 2 or 3 of the hotel rooms had those cloudy glass doors, and they faced the bedroom. So when you turn the bathroom light on in the middle of the night I'm an old man. I got to get up 2 or 3 times a night to go pee.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't even find the toilet without turning the light on because it's a strange hotel room. I don't know where the toilet is. So flip on the light, and of course that wakes Gwen up when I turn on the light to go pee. And anyway,
Lori,
And then
Karen wants to see the back of your hat.
It's a neck gaiter.
Oh,
I got it from. We went to the. It's kind of like a Amazon return bins.
mhm.
They had quarter day, and they had a bunch of them, so I grabbed a bunch of them. But yeah, it's a
Cool.
tie-dyed.
That's very cool, though.
yep.
But you can probably find it on Amazon.
Those probably work really well for motorcycle riding. And
Oh yeah,
you
you
got a
can wear
helmet
them.
on.
You can wear them like 15, 20 different ways. So
Yeah.
you can wear them and then put half of it here, then pull the other half up because it stretches, and then you have your, like, if you were going to put a helmet on, it would put that on over that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then one of the bathrooms we had, there was the toilet right there, and then straight across from it, facing it, was the bidet. So it's like, after you do your business, you have to stand up, walk, and turn around backwards and sit down on the bidet. They did have regular toilet paper, so
That's what I was going to ask. So they didn't have toilet paper.
Yeah, they did.
Oh.
And then the faucets in Europe are totally different. So every time you took a shower, you had to relearn how to turn on a shower faucet. It's like, which knob is hot and which is cold, and they're all weird.
That's crazy. Have a good day, Beth.
And then on the toilets, I'm used to having the handle on the tank to flush the toilet. Well, every one of these had a button you push on the wall instead. And most of them had 2 buttons. So if you did a number 1 or a number 2, you know,
Yeah. Maybe it
flushes.
gives you more water if you do number 2.
Mr.
Yeah.
Sadie says lots of toilet talk today.
Yep.
It's Toilet Thursday. There you
Too bad it wasn't Friday. We could call it Flushing Friday.
go.
And
Yeah.
they didn't have regular bed sheets and like comforters. What you
Mhm.
got was like you had a regular bottom sheet on your bed,
Yeah.
and then there was two. It was like a comforter inside a sleeping bag that was made out of a sheet.
Huh?
Yeah,
I know.
it was
That's
like
confusing.
it's like a white, imagine just a regular white comforter, and then it was inside of a sheet
Huh.
that was kind of like a shaped like a toy, like a sleeping bag. It was open on one end,
Uh-huh.
and the comforter was just shoved inside that sleeping bag sheet. And I
That was
guess
weird.
between guests, they just take off the
It's-
sleeping bag
Right.
and wash
And-
that and
yeah.
put it back.
It's kind of like
But-
what does they call that? A duvet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a duvet, and that's all you got. You
I
didn't.
was getting confused because I was like, it's not duvet or whatever that.
A bidet.
toilet
Yeah.
is.
The duvet.
I was like, it's called, but it's like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A dovette. That's what I used to call it. A dovette.
And then nearly every bed was two twin beds shoved together.
Wow.
So there was a separation there that anytime I reached over to kiss Gwen goodnight or something, I'd stick a leg down in between the two
Well,
between the two
Fall in the
beds.
hole.
That's probably where I'd wake up in the morning and be stuck in between it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was exactly like that. And nearly every one of the hotels, the beds were like that. Together they were a king size bed,
Right.
but you could separate them or put them together or whatever.
Mr. Sandy
Weird.
says, "Are you ready to go camping, Todd?"
No, they were really nice hotels, but yeah, it's weird. Lots of weird things over there.
Yeah, I probably would have taken like a million pictures. I probably would have taken pictures of all the different toilets and bidets and
Duvets.
bidets or
Yeah.
duvettes. I can't believe I used to call it that, but I did. I looked it up. Did I look it up? No, I didn't look it up. But I asked somebody what is this? What does this mean? And I typed it to them, and they said, "Oh, it's like a comforter."
It's like a
But they-
comforter cover, right?
Yeah, they cover the beds or whatever with them, and I'm like, "Oh, okay, I know what that is."
Yeah.
And then, but they didn't tell me like how to say it or anything like that. So, yeah, I didn't
So-
learn that until probably 10 years ago or something.
One of the bars we went to, and I think it was Lucerne, Switzerland. You go in that bathroom, and there's a row of urinals, right? And they'll a lot of places you go, there'll be like advertisements of products for sale. Like at a truck stop.
Oh,
they'll
like
have
on the wall?
Yeah, they have like advertisements for a CB radio or something. Well, in this bar, each urinal had a picture that you looked at while you were doing your business, and the pictures were all different people pointing and laughing. Like, you got to
Like
be
that's
kidding.
all we need.
That's your business. You know. And then on a shelf above those pictures were two nude statues, and one was of a man, and one was of a woman.
Hmm.
And of course, I didn't look up to see what was up on the shelf when I went in. So of course, I'm standing in front of the one of the man, and when I looked at it, I thought, "Oh Lord, don't let anybody come in. Let people see me standing in front of the nude man statue instead of the
Oh
woman."
my
You know,
gosh.
just weird stuff all over your. You know, they got a. That was. I thought that was kind of a funny sense of humor.
That
Didn't
was
see any outhouses.
pretty funny.
What? Okay, back to the toilet thing. What would you call? What would you call that? That thing, that pipe that I'm supposed to be looking for.
The one on your roof.
Yeah,
It's just the air vent pipe.
an
Yeah.
air vent pipe.
Yeah, it's just a
And they
vent
usually
pipe.
don't. They're not real tall. Off. They're only up about maybe 6 to 8 inches. Some
Yeah.
of them.
I've had to do that at a house where I used to live. Climb on the
just
roof
don't-
and
I
get a
just don't-
snake and run it down that pipe.
I don't remember anything, but I remember, like when Mike was alive, there was certain things that he would tell me about the house. Like, you need to know, about this. You need to know what this does. And he told me about the pipe that's outside. Because I swear I don't think there is anything on the roof. The only thing that there could possibly be, there is a pipe that goes on the outside, and it goes up along. It's on the same wall as the shower.
Mm-hmm.
He said usually vent pipe will be white PVC. Yeah, and the one that's outside, the one that's in the ground or
Mhm.
coming out of the ground, it's probably about that. It's not very big, and and he always told me, he said you got to make sure that there's no. I think I want to say that's the one that's in the ground.
Mhm.
I think that vent pipe is the one that's in the ground, and I don't think it's on the roof.
What's going
Um,
on?
So I'm having a issue when I flush the toilet. It will fill up almost like it's going to overflow,
Uh-huh.
and then it'll go down, and then after it goes down, then it gurgles
Oh.
like it's got air.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I flush it, it I could I'm pretty sure that I have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You have a vent pipe on the house, otherwise you'd have a sewer gas smell in the bathroom. Okay.
Yeah, it helps with airflow.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know where mine's at
Uh,
if I have one.
So it's got to be, if it's an older house, a drain vent could be in cast iron pipe right outside the bathroom on the outside wall. It's and this pipe isn't very big. It's I I don't know how big that is, but I mean it's not. But I don't know. I've never done anything with that, so I don't know. I don't know. But I'm thinking it's that one. I don't know that it's on the house, because he always told me, he said, whatever you do, he said you need to check this like on the daily, especially in the fall, to make sure that it's clear.
Mm-hmm.
Take us outside. All right. I'm gonna mute you.
Okay. Should be above the highest drain if it's an older house, which is why It must go through the roof. I believe she has septic. I don't know.
I thought she said city because she had to call.
Maybe
She
she
called.
does
The,
have city.
she called the city to see if there was a problem.
Oh, okay.
It sounds to me like a vacuum issue. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't remember who said it, but because I know when we have the campers come in, which are a lot of times they're pipeline workers, so they come in and up in this area, it seems like as soon as they start putting campers in here, we have issues with our toilet because of all the everybody tapping into that line.
Yeah. You have city water, Valerie,
Yeah.
or sewer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So this is
And it froze.
And yeah, she's froze
what I'm talking about.
Okay.
on the ground. That's probably your clean out.
So, I mean,
Keep freezing.
Yeah, your picture keeps freezing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that looks like a clean out right there.
The one on the ground.
Yeah.
And then that's like her dryer vent.
Yeah.
did you
Did
Yeah,
see
that's
it?
really supposed to have a
Yeah.
cap on it, I think.
Yeah, that's your clean out. You should have a cap on it. It might have some leaves down in it or something.
So that's the clean. Is that
I would say
what
that's
I'm
a
looking
clean out
for?
Yeah, toilet vent's going to be
up in your
on
roof.
your roof. Yeah. Or a bathroom vent. If you went outside and looked on your roof, you would see little pipes sticking out where the bathrooms are.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this.
Yep.
Fish I'm picking, you don't want to go in the pipe. Oh,
Would it-
Valerie, they didn't get to see the roof.
Oh. Well, shit. All right, hang on. All right, I gotta mute everything.
Okay.
It's turning into a shitty video. Just saying.
Well, I'm sorry.
No,
Just be aware that when you get outside, it's gonna probably freeze.
Yeah.
Been doing that, but just point us
Right.
up.
Right.
It's froze.
and your video froze.
With the sky.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Yep, there you go. All right.
Froze again. What?
I
Oh,
don't know what that is. Looks like gravel.
And we're pixelated all over the place.
yeah.
So that's the top of the roof.
Oh,
Is that is your bathroom on that wall?
wait.
Huh?
I said, is your bathroom on that wall? Because it would be one of those little pipes at the top. Because I see two. Or at least it looks like two pipes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. There's some
So
That looks like electrical conduit to me, but
this one was
Oh, that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
That's not,
I don't know what that
the
is.
plumbing pipe is not going to be on the wall. It's going to be on the roof.
Yeah. Because that would freeze and bust
Okay.
too easily
What?
right
But
there.
look, But look,
Frozen again.
What am I looking at? What is that?
I think it's her video's freezing. She's trying to show us. It looks like a white pipe to the left there.
What?
and that goes into the ground.
Okay.
We didn't see all of it.
Yeah, it was
freezing.
freezing. Oh,
Oh,
that's the part that goes in the ground.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. I've never seen one set up like that before. It looks like a jerry rig.
Well, that might be a sewer.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could be. I mean, it's possible. Anything's possible.
So on the roof, that goes up to the roof.
It goes
That
on
one
the
does?
side of the house.
It could be a vent pipe. I've never seen one like that, but it could be.
Mr.
I
Sadie
didn't
wants
even
to
know
see the
that was.
Star Center touring the place.
Yeah, we have one in our kitchen. We have one in the middle part of the house and one in the bathroom. We have 3 vent pipes.
I tried Mr. Sadie.
But
Actually, we have 4.
Okay. So that's what I got.
It's possible. It could be a vent pipe. I've never seen one like that before, but because ours are all tied into the pipes that run down the wall, and then you have the T pipe that comes down, and they got the ones that go straight up to the roof.
Right.
One in the kitchen. One in the kitchen. One in my office over there, because the washer runs down to that, and then one in the shower and toilet area. So 1, 2, 2.
Yeah, he said that Mr. Sadie said the square things on the roof are attic fans, are vents, and the vent will be round, like the one you're looking at. How high does it go up? It goes almost up to the peak of the roof. I'm not getting the ladder.
So
I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have to call somebody.
Yeah.
Well, that clean out pipe looked like it had a coupler on it, like it had.
Right.
So I have one over here in my kitchen. I do that. I have a coupler on it so that I can loosen it, and I pull the top part out and I run my snake down through it. And then when I'm done, I put it all back together again. Because I've done that with all of ours.
Yeah, that's the closest thing that I have, because literally there's no pipes coming. I mean, other than the one from the hot water heater.
Mm-hmm. That's probably that could possibly be your vent pipe there.
So, I mean, that should be clear, I'm
Mhm.
assuming.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And check your clean out, the one that's on the little one that comes up out of the ground. Make sure there's
Yeah.
nothing down in there.
Okay.
okay. I did take one picture of a urinal while I was gone.
Jesus.
Y'all want me to screen share it?
Yeah,
Sure.
go ahead.
It's not
Get one screen share, and we got 1 minute. So,
okay. Here we go. This will be kind of funny to end it.
Yeah. Let's let it all be about the toilets today.
Okay. Here we go. Boom. So the reason I took the picture is not because it's a strange looking urinal. It's just I didn't know what these words are.
Mm-hmm.
pisser.
Pissoir
I got that one.
Gaspert.
Piss or disperse?
Does that
So-
mean
Point here.
Aim
Wait
here,
here?
yeah.
That's
Pee
kind of
here?
what I got out of it, but I don't know.
does this mean
Where-
something's going to reach up out of there and grab you while you're doing your business, or pisser?
No, I think that's what it
Gesper?
means.
Does anybody know? Does anybody know German?
Yes, Bert.
I know what Dumalazel is and Gesundheit, but that's
Yeah.
not.
Can somebody translate
I am.
that
Hold
for
on.
me? Okay.
Now he's doing it.
Google Translate. Pissoir gesperrt.
Gespert. Gespert.
Oh. German?
Yeah, I think it's German.
Please pee here.
Don't know. Is this their urinal out of order sign?
I hope not.
Pisser no worky. No.
Mr.
I
Sadie
had-
says it means number one only here.
Uh-huh.
It might say no Z pissing in on the wall.
Because they're
Yeah.
locked, is what it's telling me.
Piss here a
Huh?
lot.
That's what it says on Google Translate. Okay,
It,
let's.
sa-
What-
it
what does it
says
say?
what again? Say it
Yeah,
again.
oh, I misspelled it. Hold on.
What's P-I? P-I-S-S.
And no, I don't run around
It
Europe
says
taking pictures.
PISSAIR or
OIR.
OIR.
G-E-S.
OIR.
GESPERRT.
Go.
PISSAIR.
OIR.
OIR.
Es war gesperrt.
Gespot.
OIR. It says Pissar locked.
So it must mean it's out of order or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, I didn't use that one.
Well, they should have just put that thing right in the toilet.
It says pisser is locked. Yeah.
Pisser
Pisser
is
is locked.
locked.
Yep.
Well, of course, that's what it means.
This pisser's locked.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we got that.
I
figured
know
out.
more than I did before I woke up this morning.
There you go. All right, guys.
Don't say we never taught you nothing.
Have a great day. I'm gonna see what I can do about my vent thingy,
Yeah,
and
that'd be
let
good.
you know what happens.
That sounds like an old man problem. Your pisser's locked.
See you guys later. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.